During the live stream, the campus belle insisted on challenging me to a PK. Her friend list was adorned with third-tier celebrities, multi-millionaire tycoons, and handsome internet influencers. Viewers, upon glimpsing my contact list filled with names like Dog Egg, Cuìhua, and Iron Pillar, erupted in laughter and urged me to dial Aniu. 3 minutes later, the acclaimed actor arrived on his main account and gifted me a present, causing a sensation across the internet. 01. I was in the midst of a live stream while eating when an invitation from Cuìhua popped up. My hand trembled, and I accidentally clicked on it, revealing her exaggeratedly posed face on my computer screen. "Oh dear, Lulu, your live stream has so few viewers, only 3, she remarked. I chewed my food and replied, The live streaming was a task assigned by the school, mandating each student to broadcast for a total of 100 hours. To fulfill this requirement, I often left it running while attending to other matters. In contrast, Cuìhua garnered over 100,000 followers through her short skirts and high-pitched flirtations, consistently attracting a few thousand viewers to her streams. As I prepared to disconnect, I overheard her engaging with the audience. "Ninglu is my classmate. She may not be as pretty as I am, but she enjoys imitating me. If I'm not streaming in the future, you can come here to see my alternative." The imitation she referred to stemmed from when our teacher asked us to fill in our parents' occupations at the start of the semester. She had listed real estate, as did I. A few of Cuìhua's fans wandered into the chat, their comments dripping with sarcasm. "So, she's a wannabe? No wonder she has no followers. Who wants to watch a knockoff? There are only 3 viewers here. You might as well stop watching her and go check out Cuìhua, who's far more attractive." Seeing that my streaming hours for the day were sufficient, I had no desire to stir up trouble and was ready to close the stream. However, just then, Cuìhua's PK invitation flashed across the screen. 02. I am not adept at competitive gaming. Therefore, during the 5-minute duration, I sat expressionlessly, clutching my family's ceramic flower pot. As I watched Cuìhua exclaim, "Thank you to my brother Faye for the splendid gift. The special effects are absolutely mesmerizing. Wow. Thanks to little Xianyu for sending the airplane, little Xianyu moi." Meanwhile, only a few pitiful little hearts from her fans adorned my side, accompanied by a few insipid jibes. The PK concluded in my defeat, and Cuìhua, with her chin held high, gleefully prepared to impose a punishment upon me. I set the pot down and inquired, "What punishment?" Cuìhua dramatically cradled her chin and proposed, "Let my elder brother choose someone from your friend list to call, inviting them to watch your live stream." Without a second thought, I declined. Cuìhua, having anticipated my refusal, pouted and reproached, "This is the rule of live streaming. If you refuse to comply, do you still wish to continue broadcasting on this platform?" Her fans echoed her sentiments, clamoring, "Indeed, be wary, or we might summon reinforcements to disrupt your live stream in the future." My streaming duration was still lacking, and in order to fulfill my obligations, I reluctantly conceded, "Fine." 03. I retrieved my phone, maintaining an indifferent demeanor as I tapped into my contacts. 3 seconds later, a cacophony of mocking laughter erupted from the other side. "Ha ha ha. Dog Egg? Cuìhua? Tiezhu?" Cuìhua's eyes widened. "Ninglu, have you stored all the bumpkins from your village in your contacts?" Her fans chimed in such rustic names. They must have come from some mountain. "You don't share a class with Cuìhua, do you? Her list is filled with celebrities." "Exactly. Cuìhua knows numerous stars and internet personalities." "How come your friends list is comprised solely of country folk?" I observed these comments, my hands steady and unshaken. The nicknames were deliberately altered to protect my privacy during the live stream. I furrowed my brow, feeling a tinge of impatience. Aren't we supposed to be punishing me? Hurry up. At that moment, someone named Brother Faye entered my live stream and typed, "Call that guy named Aniu and have him come watch your live stream." To be honest, I had changed the nicknames so frequently that I had almost forgotten who Aniu was. Noticing my hesitation, Cuìhua expressed her displeasure. "What are you dawdling for?" "Oh, I see, Ninglu, your Aniu doesn't even own a smartphone, does he?" Her fans chimed in. "He probably doesn't even know what live streaming is." "Ha ha ha, what will happen now? Isn't this punishment going to be impossible to fulfill?" Watching their taunts escalate, I massaged my temples and, maintaining a stoic expression, dialed Aniu's number. After 2 rings, a melodious and clear voice responded. "Lulu." 04. My voice was barely above a whisper as I hurriedly explained, "Second brother, I lost in a PK during my live stream. Could you possibly log in with a secondary account to help me fulfill this punishment?" Cuìhua only required me to call someone. I intended for my second brother to say a few words and then leave. However, to my surprise, he did not hang up and instead asked, "You lost? Why?" I had no choice but to muster my courage and confess, I don't have many fans, and no one sent me gifts. After a 5-second silence, my brother replied, understood, and ended the call. After waiting for another half-minute, Fu X entered the live stream. I quickly proclaimed, welcome, brother Aniu, to the live stream.
Cuìhua.
Is this satisfactory now? Cuìhua, with a slight lift of her chin, observed the arrival of my brother and smirked. I didn't expect you to actually have the guts to enter the live stream, Ning Lu. You didn't hire an actor, did you? I felt somewhat exasperated. Do you think I have that much free time? She scrutinized my brother SID for a moment longer. Surname Fu?
Aniu.
What an unpleasant name. The Grand Slam Best Actor Fu Yan shares the same surname, and this bumpkin is tarnishing it. My live stream was set to restrict profile viewing, so she was unaware that Aniu was indeed Fu Yan himself. I cast a furtive glance at the public screen. My brother remained silent, likely engaged in other activities off-screen. Fearing she might complicate matters further, I hastily stated, all right, I've completed the punishment. I will log off now. Cuìhua replied with a mocking laugh. Very well, you may leave now. I exhaled in relief, preparing to close the live stream. Suddenly, Fu Yan typed in the public chat, let us engage in another PK. 05 My live stream still attracted a few fans from Cuìhua's side who had been ready to leave. Upon seeing Fu Yan's message, they resurfaced, and the influx of participants exceeded the previous count. Are you this country bumpkin unwilling to accept defeat? Everyone look. This country bumpkin has a consumption level of 0. Not even a light card displayed, yet he boasts such bravado. He probably doesn't even know what a PK entails. Country bumpkin. Do you know that participating in a PK requires spending money? Do you have any funds? It seems you are unaware of the prowess of Cuìhua's fans. Ha ha ha. Is he actively seeking humiliation? I fervently messaged my brother. No, I'm about to log off. Fu Yan ignored my plea, perhaps not having seen my message, and continued typing in the public chat. Come. Amidst the cacophony of derision, his singular words stood out, stark and resolute. Cuìhua, already relishing the moment, displayed an expression of glee, covering her mouth to exclaim, oh dear, this is not my request, Ning Lu, if your Aniu wishes to show off. He better not weep when he loses. Next time, I won't be so lenient with the punishment. After her remark, as if fearing I might reconsider, the 5-minute PK invitation promptly appeared. The entire process was executed with remarkable efficiency. Before I could fully absorb the situation, I was compelled into yet another PK. As the countdown commenced, it seemed Cuìhua's side had decided to assert dominance, with someone named Afei immediately sending a rocket. Coupled with other scattered gifts from her fans, her vote count swiftly surged to over 10,000, firmly crushing my side and escalating further at a rapid pace. After 3 minutes, her total votes approached 100,000, while I languished with merely 2 votes, which were, regrettably, conjured by her fans merely to mock me. 06 Witnessing her overwhelming momentum while I remained stagnant, her fans, feeling secure, flocked to my live stream to hurl insults. Where's your Aniu? Wasn't he just acting so tough? Indeed, I see him in the live stream. Why isn't he casting any votes? He wouldn't think that participating in a PK means sitting idle, would he? With a consumption level of 0, how could he possibly afford to send gifts? Let us disperse. He's just a broke poser. If Cuìhua wins this time, I want you to perform a strip dance in the live stream. Ha 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 ha. Make her dance? Wouldn't we be blinding ourselves? Although I maintained a calm demeanor, deliberately ignoring the barrage of comments, repeated provocations inevitably ignited some irritation within me. As the countdown reached 59 seconds, I took out my phone to switch to a secondary account, intending to send myself a few gifts. However, upon unlocking my phone, I noticed a message from my brother. I just recharged some money. I was perplexed as to why it took so long to recharge, and the next moment, I heard Cuìhua emit a loud gasp. What the? I glanced up to see Cuìhua practically leaping from her chair.
Meanwhile,
my live stream interface was inundated with a dazzling array of gift effects that persisted for a full 10 seconds. Following that were the second and third rounds. In this live streaming platform, the only gift capable of sustaining such a 10-second effect is the Dragon's Roar, valued at 5,000. One Dragon's Roar equates to a staggering 50,000 votes. Thus, with merely 2 Dragon's Roars, I could match Cuìhua's vote count. However, after my second brother cast 3 votes, he showed no signs of stopping, proceeding to cast a 4th and a 5th. Instantly, my vote count surged to over 300,000, overwhelming Cuìhua's side like a tidal wave. The blood bar that had previously been nearly non-existent above my head was now filled to 2/3 of the entire screen. Cuìhua almost screamed. What are you waiting for? Everyone keep voting. Do you really want to lose to this country bumpkin? Her fans, regaining their senses, immediately exited my live stream and rushed back to support her. With a larger crowd on her side, their combined efforts quickly equalized the vote count. Cuìhua took a deep breath, her expression darkening as she glared at my public screen, half encouraging her fans and half mocking me. Everyone, let us keep voting. She only has one person on her side, and besides, she's just a country bumpkin. How many dragon roars can she possibly generate? At that moment, something seemed to shift in her demeanor as she exclaimed, her voice sharpened. You said you wouldn't vote anymore? But we're still 30,000 votes behind her. How can you just stop? Then, biting her lip, she finally proposed. Didn't you want to invite me to dinner? If I win this PK, I'll agree to it. As soon as she finished speaking, a dragon roar effect flashed on her side, and the vote count immediately dropped by 30,000. However, one dragon roar was hardly sufficient. Just as Cuìhua managed to generate a dragon roar, I swiftly followed up with 3 more, pushing the vote count back in my favor. On this platform, casting a dragon roar would announce it throughout the entire live stream. My second brother generously sent over a dozen, continuously showering me with votes, naturally attracting fans from other live streams who flocked to see who was so extravagantly generous. My audience quickly transformed from a mere handful to thousands. The barrage of comments surged, overwhelming those from Cuìhua's fans. Fuex.
It can't be Fuyan, right? Just kidding.
Although it's unlikely to be Fuyan, I must say, Big Brother is incredibly wealthy. How many dragon roars is that? 20, perhaps? Not just that, he is still going. Look, his spending level is skyrocketing, indicating he has only showered gifts on this streamer. Wow, from level 0 to level 40. Now that's a true fan. The dragon roar effects are stunning. How much must that cost? Almost 100,000. The Big Brother really knows how to spend. Go, Big Brother. Why isn't the other side daring to vote anymore? As the comment suggested, with only about 10 seconds remaining, Cuìhua's vote count came to a halt. With over 200,000 votes, she had gathered a considerable amount, sufficient to compete against anyone else. Yet this time, she had met her match. Until the live stream concluded, the gift effects on my side never ceased, and the vote count soared to over 1 million, marking a resounding triumph. Cuìhua's expression darkened, yet she maintained a smile. Haha, who would have thought your brother Aniu could be so generous? I hope he didn't sell his house just to shower you with gifts. I frowned, but before I could retort, my casual fans jumped in. Are you out of your mind? Selling a house for gifts? Where did you even come up with that? Exactly. Bet and lose gracefully. Don't underestimate a level 0 account. It could be a hidden millionaire. If he is willing to spend, it indicates he can afford it. Why does it sound like the streamer is so bitter? Cuìhua's fans initially wanted to argue back, but upon witnessing the strength of the casual fans' rebuttals, they fell silent. Cuìhua's eyes were filled with malice, as if encased in ice. I could see her grinding her teeth, yet she forced a smile, saying, I was just being overly concerned. I'm worried for Ninglu. After all, she doesn't match my looks or family background. I fear she might persuade someone to do something wrong just to get gifts. I chuckled lightly, leaning back in my chair. You lost. Now face the consequences. Initially, I had no intention of having my brother shower gifts anymore, but since I had won, I certainly wouldn't let his generosity go to waste. Cuìhua spat her words through clenched teeth. What consequences? To be honest, I hadn't thought it through. So I asked my brother, what do you want her to do as punishment? However, just as I finished speaking, Cuìhua's eyes lit up as if she had thought of something. A sense of foreboding crept over me. Sure enough, in the next moment, Cuìhua stepped forward a couple of paces. Her hands gently clasped as she feigned a grand gesture, her voice dripping with sweetness. Aniu, what punishment do you want to see me do? How about I dance for you? I dance beautifully. Or I could sing. Aniu, come check out my live stream. Follow me. I promise not to disappoint you. Suddenly, I recalled a moment when Fuyan had been pursued by a green tea girl on a variety show who sought to fabricate scandal. He had remained cold and aloof, delivering words that cut deeply, leaving the girl nearly in tears. As expected, a minute later, my brother typed in the public screen, why would I watch your live stream? To see your artificial tech face? Or to hear your voice? Sorry. I'm afraid I have nightmares tonight. Cuìhua. Her face turned a deep shade of purple. Meanwhile, the bystanders erupted in laughter. You're so funny. Keep talking. Cuìhua stomped her foot, cursing, unappreciative. What's so great about Ninglu? Don't you know she's my substitute? Substitute? My brother typed. I know what punishment to give. The audience was intensely curious about his words, immediately asking, what punishment? I sat there, already having a vague idea. Given my brother's vengeful and sarcastic nature, the next moment, the public screen lit up with Fuex typing, let the opposing streamer remove her makeup. Cuìhua.
Damn.
Her forced smile could no longer be maintained as she stared at her reflection for a long time before finally replying, removing makeup isn't quite appropriate. Every streamer is made up for the show. How can I take it off? Wouldn't that render my makeup pointless? Let us change the punishment. Fuyan did not respond, nor did he agree, clearly waiting for her to make the move herself. At this point, I had also lost interest in ending the live stream, leisurely observing Cuìhua. The onlookers were relishing the spectacle, their excitement palpable as they sensed Cuìhua's obvious reluctance. Streamer, hurry up and face the punishment. Are you afraid? Seriously, it's just removing makeup. If you were that confident in your looks, you wouldn't be stalling. There's still beauty filters? What are you afraid of? I've seen Lulu without makeup, and she's stunning without even using filters. Her skin is flawless. If the streamer claims she's your substitute, she must be pretty too, so why hesitate? The comments flooded in, and the audience grew more fervent, leaving Cuìhua seemingly trapped. After a moment, she forced a hideous smile and slowly retrieved makeup remover from the side. Fine, I'll accept my loss. She began to remove her makeup in front of the audience, starting with her eyes, then her highlight. No way, that's a bit too casual. The eyeshadow isn't even fully off. The lipstick is still on too. Who are you trying to fool? Even if she hasn't removed it properly. It's evident her eyes are visibly smaller. Even with a beauty filter, it's clear her skin isn't in good condition. How can she claim that Lulu is her substitute when Lulu is clearly more attractive? Ha ha ha, her true form is revealed once the makeup comes off. Cuìhua's hand, gripping the makeup remover pad, trembled slightly, her eyes reddening with anger. She glared fiercely at me, and amidst the mocking laughter, she swiftly closed her live stream. After Cuìhua logged off, I expressed my gratitude to my elder brother and closed the live streaming room. Little did I expect that our broadcast would be recorded by an audience member who had entered the room at the beginning and subsequently uploaded to the platform. It was the first time viewers had witnessed such extravagant gifts being given, and the video's popularity soared, igniting fervent discussions about the identity of the mysterious Fuex. As the buzz reached its zenith, even trending on short video platforms, a new video emerged unexpectedly. The uploader, a blogger known as Mysterious Person J, had garnered over 300,000 followers by analyzing the darker undercurrents and scandals of the entertainment industry, often obscured by a mask and hoodie to maintain an air of enigma. His fans had dubbed him the quality inspector of the entertainment circle. In this latest video, he vividly detailed the nature of my relationship with Fuex. Let us delve into the tale of the village girl Ninglu and her top supporter, brother Aniu. Upon clicking the video, I braced myself and continued watching. Originally, Ninglu's live stream attracted only 3 viewers. What could have enticed brother Aniu to gift her a staggering 100,000 in merely 3 minutes? I have previously elaborated on the murky dealings within the streaming industry, so I trust you can discern the sordid transactions involved. Moreover, from what I understand, after the platform deducts 50,000, the remaining 50,000 may not even reach Ninglu's hands, likely needing to be returned to brother Aniu. One cannot deny that she has sacrificed a great deal in her quest for fame. I hope everyone approaches this matter with rationality and does not lose their heads over a windfall. If brother Aniu truly possesses such clout, why would he still conceal his identity instead of reveling in the limelight? Furthermore, Ninglu has remained silent. This is merely a publicity stunt. His insinuations cast shadows over my relationship with Fu Yan, suggesting that our PK was purely a ruse for publicity. With his vast following and the credibility of his previous videos, many viewers were swayed. That makes sense, after all. Why would he gift her 100,000 out of the blue? Exactly, her live stream prohibits profile views. If she had nothing to hide, why not lift the restrictions? I feel the most pity for Cuìhua. Losing the PK and being forced to remove her makeup is truly unfair to a young girl. It's all a publicity stunt. What kind of fool would lavish such sums on an obscure streamer? As the discourse surrounding our alleged publicity stunt proliferated, conspiracy theories began to flourish. Witnessing the situation spiral out of control, I decided to issue a statement on my account. Please refrain from wild speculation. Brother Aniu is my elder brother. I initially invited him to the live stream merely as a consequence of a punishment, and his gifting was quite unexpected. Moreover, a mere 100,000 is nothing more than a drop in the bucket for him. My statement immediately reignited the fervor surrounding the topic.
Wow.
100,000 is just pocket change. Brother Aniu must be wealthy. Oh, please grant me a brother like that. So he is her brother. It seems reasonable for him to defend his sister. However, just then, Cuìhua, who had been absent for several days, returned to live streaming, tearfully revealing to viewers, Ninglu and I are classmates, and I have never heard of her having an elder brother. Besides, her family isn't well off. If 100,000 is indeed trivial for her brother, how could she be so financially struggling at school? Perhaps this brother holds an entirely different connotation. Sometimes, spectators only see what they wish to see. The truth may hold little significance for them. Cuìhua's earnestness swayed public opinion, and the outcry for me to provide evidence of Brother Aniu's identity as my sibling intensified.
What?
Am I supposed to prove that my brother is indeed my brother? I found myself at a loss for words, hesitating whether to call or message my elder brother. Yet, Cuìhua seemed intent on not granting me the luxury of time to ponder. Just days later, she initiated another live stream, connecting with several individuals to apply pressure on me. The streaming link had been provided by Sister Shinru. Upon entering, I was greeted by a four-square layout featuring Cuìhua's theatrically contorted face, a male influencer with millions of followers, a rising star from a third-tier web series, and a portly middle-aged man. With the clout of the male influencer and the web drama lead, this live broadcast attracted over 30,000 viewers. As soon as I entered the room, someone recognized me. She actually dared to show up. Ninglu, just in time, we were discussing you. The male influencer glanced at my ID, smirking as he said, I heard your wealthy elder brother is Fuyan? Furrowing my brows, I typed, where did you hear that? The viewers uncovered it. During the PK, someone in the live chat asked, and you didn't deny it? I hesitated, contemplating whether to simply confirm it, as the influx of private messages was becoming somewhat bothersome. However, before I could respond, the web drama actress scoffed, Ahow, don't joke around. We're talking about the acclaimed actor Fuyan. You think he's as common as cabbage on the street? Yes, even if she knows Fuyan. Does she possess the capability to have him gift her? I suspect this is merely a ploy for attention. I must say, this woman plays her cards well. After their mockery, the previously silent middle-aged man spoke up. Enough. Our purpose for connecting today isn't to expose her. Last time, she won against Xiaoya, because I wasn't present. Now that I'm here, let us have another PK. I'll help Xiaoya reclaim her honor. I typed a question mark in the public chat. Excuse me. Who do you think you are to declare a PK? Did they even consider my consent? The man scoffed. Are you afraid? Didn't you boast about how formidable your brother Aniu is? 100,000 is merely a pittance. The male influencer chimed in. Don't be frightened. You have 10 minutes to summon reinforcements. Let us make this a grand affair, shall we? My brows knit tightly. The barrage of comments flooded the screen. Haha, she's genuinely intimidated. Even if her brother is a tycoon, Cuìhua's acquaintances are all major stars, influencers, and business moguls. With just her rich brother, she can't win. She might as well apologize and concede. It's just a matter of pride. If this escalates, it could become quite embarrassing. Amid the clamor of comments and Cuìhua's taunts, a mysterious figure with a crown and a level 60 account entered the live stream. Almost immediately, a striking message appeared. Fight. The single word carried a sense of overwhelming authority, causing my heart to race with foreboding. Wow, a level 60 mystery figure. Could this mysterious big shot be yet another one of Cuìhua's connections, here to bolster her? On this platform, amassing millions in gifts was the only means to achieve level 60. Fewer than 10 accounts on the platform held this prestigious rank. Upon seeing this, Cuìhua assumed it was a benefactor come to support her, triumphantly provoking me. What do you say, Ninglu? Let us make this one battle. Whoever loses must withdraw from the online world and quit streaming. No sooner had she finished speaking than the level 60 account's comment flickered across the screen. Inging, fight. My god, Inging is my nickname? As I opened my computer and logged into the streaming account, I casually glanced at my phone. The WeChat group chat named A Loving Family has erupted. Scrolling up, I see my third brother messaging. Damn, what's going on online? How has Inging been slandered like that? Eldest brother? Third brother? Video, look at this. The insults are so harsh.
Fudecimo must be Fuyan.
Why, ISN'd, he stepping up to clarify things for Ning. Third brother. Damn, the other side is even live streaming to provoke us. I can't take this anymore. Eldest brother. Send the live stream link. Third brother. Shares live stream. Didn't you say you own a few media companies? Do you have any high-level accounts? Give me one. Eldest brother. I have a few at level 60. Third brother. Send it over. 10 minutes later, second brother. Just wrapped up filming. I'll be there soon. As I opened the live stream, that mysterious level 60 account immediately entered the room, having just come from Cuìhua's stream. The moment Cuìhua connected for PK, the level 60 account typed, "Damn, hit them hard. They need to learn their place." No sooner had the words left his lips than the PK commenced, and the opponent's blue health bar swiftly diminished. Third brother, refusing to back down. Unleashed gifts worth 10,000 each, typical of a level 60 big spender, clicking as if money were no object. In an instant, our health bars were balanced. The audience, witnessing such an intense scene for the first time, flooded the chat with exclamations of wow and recorded every detail. Despite third brother's lightning-fast clicking, he was but one man. Across from him, not only Cuìhua but also the lead actress of a web drama and a male influencer were inciting their fans. Anyone with tickets, please support. I'll sing and dance for you in a future stream. Meanwhile, a middle-aged man smiled and said, no matter how much they send, we will prevail. I have plenty of money. In such an atmosphere, we were soon overwhelmed. By the third minute, an ID named Fu Yan entered the live stream. At first glance, the audience thought they were seeing things. Fu Yan? Is that the famed Aniu? He actually dares to use the name of the film emperor. Until someone clicked on his profile and discovered over 30 million followers and videos with tens of millions of likes. Holy cow, it really is the film emperor? Oh my, this Fu Yan and Aniu can't be the same person, can they? Was that gift giver really the film emperor? Help! I've never seen a film emperor enter a live stream before. I thought this was an official account. It's the film emperor. A photo op. Upon entering, Fu Yan wasted no time and began showering gifts. Young onlookers rushed to spread the news, and in less than half a minute, my second brother's fans flooded into my live stream, clamoring for a photo. They soon spotted my second brother giving gifts in abundance. Even if they didn't understand the situation, seeing the main figure shower gifts compelled them to do the same. Thus, even without a call to action from my second brother, his fans eagerly sent gifts. Those with money sent grand gestures, while others contributed smaller ones, all fueled by the desire to get closer to the film emperor. Strength in numbers, especially since many of the sisters were affluent. In no time, our health bar surged forward overwhelmingly. Observing the shifting tide, Cuìhua finally reacted, clicking on Fu Yan's ID. Upon seeing it, she nearly fainted. The one giving gifts to Ning Lu is actually Fu Yan? How does Ning Lu know him? The male influencer and the web drama lead also sensed something was amiss. Their live stream chat erupted. Wait, that's really Fu Yan, right? He can't possibly be Ning Lu's brother, can he? If he's not her brother, why would he send her gifts for no reason? They hit a brick wall. They dared to provoke the sister of the film emperor, clearly unaware of how passionate his fans can be. Though I like a how. Facing the film emperor is a different story. I'm sorry, I'm switching sides. The film emperor's sister? Then she's my sister too. I need to send her gifts. Cuìhua actually dared to bully our sister. Everyone, report her live stream. Meanwhile, the video was disseminated. The so-called expose video by the mysterious J was swiftly besieged by netizens. Slanderous blogger, jumping to conclusions without facts, nearly causing our sister to be cyberbullied. Laughable. Her brother is indeed the film emperor. How is that for a slap in the face? Report this video for slander. Unfollow. What a terrible blogger. On our side. The PK neared its conclusion. Due to Fu Yan's arrival, many opposing fans quickly switched allegiance, their votes dwindling until they ceased altogether, allowing us to triumph. The PK ended in my resounding victory. Afterward, third brother rushed into Cuìhua's live stream, declaring, "You lost. Hurry and apologize to Ying." Netizens echoed, "Exactly, apologize." Cuìhua's face flickered between white and green. The male influencer and web drama lead had long found excuses to exit, leaving only the boss behind. Seeing this, Cuìhua desperately asked him, "Zhao, how could this happen?" Zhao's face was equally grim, but he composed himself for the sake of appearance, coldly staring at the screen. He ground his teeth. They must be deliberately stirring the pot for attention. Fu Yan's account could very well be stolen. I will report it to the platform to have their account banned, ensuring they can never deceive the audience again. As soon as he finished speaking, a string of s filled the chat. Wait, did he just say our film emperor's account was stolen? I checked the IP. It's indeed in Hengdian. Are they out of their minds? Right? Enough with the excuses. Just apologize for losing. Zhao, seeing the chat, darkened his expression. I'll ban whoever I want. Who do you think you are to challenge me? Third brother, infuriated, was about to type a rebuttal when the screen suddenly went black. Cuìhua's account was banned. The chat erupted. What just happened? They didn't just bail, did they? I checked. It seems the account was indeed banned.
Huh.
Wasn't Tiezhu going to ban our side? How did he end up getting banned instead? As netizens expressed their astonishment, I bid farewell and closed the live stream. After shutting down my computer, the WeChat group buzzed with notifications. I clicked in to find third brother furiously messaging. I haven't even finished cursing. Why did Ying end the stream? Rubbing my temples, I thought, if this continues, what if it negatively impacts second brother? Third brother, haha, I get it. I want to cause a ruckus in your stream. Me? The next day, while I leisurely enjoyed my meal and watched a show, third brother suddenly shared a live stream link in the group. Clicking on it, I saw third brother connecting with the male influencer, sporting flamboyant red hair. He lounged with crossed legs, boldly declaring, "Come on, let us PK. Loser must call the other daddy 3 times. Dare to accept? Me." Third brother is the ADC of the recent championship team, an excellent gamer with a substantial following, regarded as a starry sports player. However, he was rather indolent. Despite the relentless urging of his fans, he never once embarked on a live stream. Little did he expect that when he finally did, it would be to challenge that male internet celebrity to a PK. Upon noticing the sparse audience in his live stream, the male internet celebrity eagerly accepted the challenge. Yet, as soon as the PK commenced, Sango promptly logged in with his level 60 mysterious account and audaciously gifted himself 2 rockets in front of everyone. The male internet celebrity could only remain speechless. The fans flooded the chat with comments. Oh my goodness. Lu Heng is actually the extravagant mysterious benefactor who showered 50,000 in Ning Lu's live stream yesterday? I am so envious of Ning Lu's circle. She knows Fu Yan and Lu Heng. Ning Lu, what other surprises do you have in store that I am unaware of? What other surprises? Ahem. If there are any, it would be that on the 3rd day following Cuìhua's account suspension, the official account of the short video platform issued a statement. Cuìhua is suspected of spreading rumors and verbally assaulting others. Her account has been permanently banned by the official platform, with all rights to explanation reserved by Bo Sheng Group. Immediately thereafter, one could click into Bo Sheng Group's official account, where the president, Bo Sinan, posted a tweet, his first in ages, comprising a mere 3 words. I banned it. The fervor and discourse ignited by Bo Sinan's tweet far surpassed that of Ergo and Sango. After all, they merely thrived on short video platforms, whereas eldest brother's tweet transcended trivialities. He was unmistakably proclaiming to the world just how formidable Ning Lu's connections were. In an instant, Ning Lu's network of relationships surged to the top of Weibo's trending topics. First the best actor, then the starry sports player, and now the president of Bo Sheng Group. They all pamper Ning Lu and defend her against her bullies. What a script for a beloved character. I wish to be friends with Ning Lu.
So, do I.
I'm waiting for a live stream from Ning Lu. I am too. Even if it's not for the best actor, who wouldn't he be enchanted by such a beautiful girl? Thus, when I once again initiated a live stream, the audience, which had initially comprised only 3 individuals, skyrocketed to 300,000. The barrage of comments flowed so swiftly that I could scarcely keep up. Feeling somewhat flustered by the enthusiastic viewers, I remarked, "Everyone, please refrain from showering me with gifts. I possess no remarkable talents." The comments read, "Sister, your mere presence is a talent." I glanced over and replied, I remember you. You gifted me over 10,000 last time. You fancy my second brother,
Don't you?
I'll privately message you a funny picture of him at home later." The comments erupted. That's me. 10,000 isn't too much for me. But I can't believe I'll get a private photo of the best actor. So worth it, I adore you, sister. With this auspicious beginning, the viewers were akin to explorers discovering new lands. Sister, I'm here too. I'm a huge fan of Lu Heng. Could you send me a few of his photos? I propped my chin on my hand. My third brother has an abundance of photos. They're quite common and not particularly valuable. How about I invite you to join us when I game with him next time? Though with so many people, it will have to be one at a time.
I want in.
Then you all should add my ID first. I don't play games. I just want to know if President Bo is married yet. As for my eldest brother, he is still unmarried and doesn't he even have a girlfriend. However, it seems he has a preference for girls with short hair, hee. Such a contrast. I thought President Bo would definitely be more assertive. My streaming hours were spent engaging with the comments. 2 hours later, I closed the stream amidst their reluctant farewells. I had assumed it was just a typical live session. However, unexpectedly, I found myself trending once more. The footage of me enthusiastically interacting with my fans was captured and even transformed into videos shared across various platforms. With excited fans proclaiming me to be a lucky charm, any wish made in my presence would surely come to fruition. In no time, even those who had been unaware of me rushed over from other platforms to follow me, eager to learn more about my three brothers. In the subsequent days, the turnout for each of my live streams remained exceptionally high, solidifying my position at the top of the platform. Of course, there were naysayers among my fans, accusing me of exploiting the situation and claiming I could never fulfill their wishes. However, as soon as such comments surfaced, they were swiftly rebutted. During another live stream, I managed to connect with Sangge. Remembering the hopes of my fans, I promptly stated, "Sangge, let us play a couple of rounds of games together." Sangge readily agreed. "Sure, log in." Thus, I logged in and created a room, pulling Sangge in. Just as he was about to call for the game to begin, 3 more individuals rapidly joined the room. Sangge. Fans. Wow, Lu Heng, is that really you? I'm your fan. The usually arrogant Sangge instantly became socially anxious. Haha, it's me. Fans. I've met Lu Heng. The living Lu Heng. Sangge. So, have you ever encountered the deceased Lu Heng? Not only that, but I frequently shared snippets of daily life with my 3 brothers during the live streams. Even the most mundane events captivated my fans. Through them, I successfully garnered a substantial following, becoming the beloved little sister of the entire internet. The end. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and give a thumbs up to support me. Until our next story, farewell.